I got the bloodlust. Me too. I want to kill. Let's kill.
Hello, listeners, and welcome to The Bloodlust. This is your go-to podcast for classy broads talking horror. This is episode 213 of the program. Tonight we're talking about the newest VHS movie, VHS 99. That's right, boss. VHS 99, just 1 year after the last VHS movie. How exciting for us. My name is Amy. I'm your fearless leader, joined bodily in the room by Jamie, my co-host. Hello, friend.
Howdy.
Hey, we just watched this movie. You, me, and boss.
Yep.
So VHS 99. Very exciting. Turned super cold here.
Yeah, it did.
Very suddenly.
Abruptly.
Yeah. I, listeners, am journeying this week to Buffalo, which has gotten about 1.5 feet of snow.
That's not normal.
No, it's not. It's not Christian. And I'm not happy about it.
Sure.
Oh, boss is farting.
Yep.
I felt the couch vibrate a little bit, and I just heard it. What a great time. Aren't you glad you're here bodily in the room tonight?
Yeah.
Yeah, I bet you are. So, our roundtable discussion for the night, since VHS is, of course, one of our favorite subgenres of horror, a found footage movie. And another one of our favorite subgenres, an anthology. But we're talking about the found footage part right now. Oh my god, boss. Ugh. Jamie. I didn't mean to waft that towards you. Jamie, you are making your own found footage movie.
Okay.
What is your method or gimmick that you use to make holding a camera make sense within the movie?
Oh, man, I'd probably do something very lame and, unoriginal and just have it around my head. Like a GoPro sort of thing. Like a headlamp.
It's so easy to put them on your head now.
Yeah.
They just
it seems like, why
mounts
wouldn't you
phone.
do that? Then you just set it and forget it.
Well, that's true.
Then it's just always there.
That's true. That's a good gimmick. Why not?
I mean, if it ain't broke.
Yeah. It's easier now. You don't really have to carry them as such anymore.
True.
Listeners, I've been watching all of the VHS movies this past weekend. I just finished up with Jamie now. And I watched 94 earlier today and then the rest in the past couple days. I think my favorite setups for the camera, I think the eyeglasses in the first one, the first segment of the first one was a good one.
That's a good one.
I think I would use a nanny cam. I would go the Paranormal Activity route.
The radio silence guys.
Yeah. Well, not a nanny cam costume.
Yes.
I would do an actual nanny cam. Maybe somebody capturing some babysitter that they think isn't very good or thinking that they're going to steal, but the babysitter's doing something creepy.
Like human sacrifice.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be a good one.
Human sacrifice is pretty popular in these.
There's so many, cameras could be so small now.
Yeah, in VHS 2, they had a button.
You can have them for anything.
Button camera, that was cool. But yeah, I think a nanny cam, a teddy bear or something.
I like that one. There's a lot you could do from that.
Or just maybe a convenience store surveillance cameras.
Oh, sure.
And have some
CCTV.
Yeah, there was a good No Sleep that was about somebody who worked at a convenience store and how he had to watch the tapes because somebody kept stealing a bunch of the motor oil or something or batteries or something expensive and they couldn't figure it out. So he's watching the tapes and he saw that this one employee seemed like he could disappear and reappear and
That's weird.
It was a good one and I think it would make a cool short.
Yeah.
And it was all through somebody watching surveillance videos. So I think that would be cool.
That would be. I like videos where people put tiny little cameras on cat collars as they roam through the neighborhoods and the cities and stuff.
They had that episode or that segment with the dog where they put the GoPro
Oh,
on
yeah.
the dog.
Yep.
Which was cute.
I like that. That's funny.
The cat collar one would be cool. They could make like a cat's eye type one, you know, where the cat's the actual like protagonist of the story. I would like that.
Me too.
So listeners, how would you set up your found footage movie? What do you think? Taxi Cab Confessions?
Sure.
Like the dash cam? I mean, dash cam was another cool found footage movie from this year.
Yeah,
but you
because
could do
dash
it
cams
like,
got real hot.
Yeah. You could do it for like an Uber driver.
Just a bunch of backup cam footage
Why not?
for people's cars. Or trail cams.
Yeah, ooh, yeah.
Like hunters, or not even hunters. Now people just put trail cams out just to see what you got out there.
Yeah, why not? I don't want to
That'd be
shoot
fun.
him. I just want to see him out there
That could
doing
be a fun
cute stuff.
Sasquatch one.
You're right. I like that idea. You gotta be quiet, boss. So listeners, tell us how you would do your found footage movie. How you would set it up. We always like to hear from you. Speaking of which, on our last episode, the roundtable question was, what reality show or what television show cast would you like to see in a horror movie? And one of our favorite listeners, King Cosma's answer was, I would like to see The Real Housewives of Potomac in a horror movie.
Oh, I didn't even know that was a Real Housewife.
I didn't
show.
either. That's how up we
My
are on
gosh.
that.
Of course it is.
So thank you for that comment. We love hearing from you all. So without further ado, how about we get to talking about the newest VHS film, VHS 99. Jamie, this one has many different directors.
How do you want me to do
and
this?
writers, as you know, these often do. I would say, why don't you just do the bottom part, and then we'll talk about each one.
Okay. Well, none of these are rated. And altogether, the runtime is 1 hour and 49 minutes, premiered at Toronto International Film Festival, September 14th of this year. Released to the world, to the masses, on October 20th of this year, 2022. Rotten Tomatoes, 76% critics, 38% audience. It's not that great from the audience.
Sure isn't. That's kind of a discrepancy there. I think the last one was more popular with audiences. Curiously enough, this is the biggest streaming release Shudder has had to date.
Oh.
So, I don't know. A lot of people are
Interesting.
watching it and not many are liking it, it sounds like.
Well, I can get that.
We'll talk about it.
That's why we're here.
So this one has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 segments. It's a longer one. The first one, I think, was close to this long, but the rest of them,
Really?
I believe, have been shorter.
Because this felt long.
Yeah. Well, I think it's got more than the normal amount. Or do they
I think-
usually have 5?
I don't know. I thought it was fewer than 5.
This one has it has very little frame story
Right.
compared to the other ones. I guess we can talk a little bit about just what you thought overall.
Okay.
How this one compares, and then we can talk about some of the
Sure.
go through the individual ones.
I think overall this isn't the strongest of them. I think the lack of the framing story is really noticeable, and it makes it so that they all feel like they sort of blend into one into another, and it made it hard to sort of like distinguish when one had stopped and another one had started. And I also think they went a little too hard in the paint with like the sort of gimmicky things, like the tape scratching and like the cuts that they were making. I think there was maybe a little too much of that.
That's what they kind of did instead of the frame story.
Yes.
They did just more of that stuff.
And I didn't like that. Like, I thought it took away from it, and it made it look... It was distracting.
What did you think of the little stop motion thing.
I thought that was funny. I wish they'd, like, fleshed that out a little more, or, like, done more with it.
That was also...
Like, incorporate it into the whole thing somehow.
They did kind of, in that it led into the second to last segment, because it was the brother who was taping it.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know. That's a little too loose for me.
It was. That one was directed, the frame story, such as it was, the stop motion stuff was directed by Tyler McIntyre, the same one who did the Gawkers, which is the second to last one.
Okay. Interesting. I think that one is maybe my favorite of the bunch.
The Gawkers?
Mm-hmm.
That one was about these boys that just kind of are dorky teenagers, and their younger brother, and they're obsessed with this woman who's moved in.
Yeah, their hot and across the street neighbor.
Yeah, and they convince the nerdy brother to hack into her webcam.
And creepiness ensues.
Creepiness does.
That was fun. I think, like I said, I think overall this isn't the strongest of the bunch. I think a lot of the stories, like, were cool concepts, but maybe the execution wasn't, like, didn't do everything for me. Like, was it the very last one? I think so. To Hell and Back.
Uh-huh.
I liked that concept, and the setting was cool, but I don't think the dialogue that the, like, two guys were having, plus that, like, Gollum-esque gal, like, I don't feel like that worked really well. But but it had some cool, like, elements and cool things going. Like, I liked that they found themselves transported to this, like, hellish place, and how when, like, the lightning flashed, there's that huge...
That was awesome.
...demon. Like, I love that stuff.
The setting it looked really cool. That was To Hell and Back, the last
so
segment.
I feel like that was maybe a little wasted. So it was like, it felt like they almost got there and it had so many cool things, but I thought the dialogue was really dumb. Like, it was trying to be funny, and I didn't think it was funny.
I didn't mind Mabel. I liked her. I just didn't think that the dialogue was any good. I thought it was silly, and we didn't need it.
Right.
Just because there's a lot going on in that
I didn't
segment.
hate her character. I just didn't like it in interacting with the other two.
Yeah, that's fair. That one was made by Joseph Winter and Vanessa Winter, and they made Deadstream, which is an anthology that
I would
came
like
out
to
this
see
year.
that.
I didn't like it. I was disappointed by it, and I'd heard a lot of good things.
Well, then that means it's terrible, right?
Well, you're just going to have to wait and see. And tell me what you think.
Oh, I'm just kidding. We don't agree on a lot of them. I think the, suicide bid. Where she's buried in a coffin. All of that stuff was very effective.
That was very scary.
Actually, and that was maybe cohesively, like, one of the better ones, if not the better one. Like, I think that told, even though it was kind of maybe flimsy at a couple times, like, that told the most well-rounded story from beginning to end.
Yeah, a lot of these, I think, are often not traditional short films where they don't have that, like, setup and a conclusion and stuff.
Right,
They're
it just
almost
sort of, like,
little
ends.
snippets of weird shit happening. That one felt more like it could have been on a creep show.
I think that's why I miss and why I put so much, like, value in that, like, frame story. Because if I'm remembering correctly, like, in the first VHS or even the first couple, like, that really helps, like, tie it together, and it kind of reminds you or gives you a reason as to why they're just, like, little snippets. Because isn't it, like, one of them's, like, they're searching a house for these videos that supposedly mean something or are from something, so they're looking at snippets of it. This just feels like, I don't know, it takes away from that, which I've always liked from the VHS movies, like, that like sort of feel of it. This is more just someone edited together a bunch of shorts, like, more like any other anthology. I don't know if I like it as much without, like, a real solid frame story.
I kind of always felt like the frame stories were shitty in these, so it didn't bother me that they did away with them. This one to me felt more like an Adult Swim kind of thing. In fact, a lot of it was more cartoony overall, and to me, that was a fun change of pace.
Well, I'm glad you liked it. I liked it in some parts. I liked the 90s feel. And like I think they did a good job with that. Like what was kind of like Legends of the Hidden Temple. The
Ozzy, or Double Dare.
Yeah, or Double Dare. Like that one was fun. It went kind of off the rails, but
that one went on a little long.
Yes.
That one was by Flying
But it was
Lotus.
interesting.
Oh, it's very interesting. It's also very gross.
I didn't like really when it got to the room with the family. I think that's when it like went downhill for me. But the beginning part I was in because I was like, this is taking one of my favorite things from growing up watching like 90s TV.
Yeah, and making it
making it like super creepy.
Yeah.
They should have just like left it at that girl breaking her leg.
I don't mind what they did because it was an interesting concept, but it was gross. Just like
it was just
Kuso, which is Flying Lotus's movie. If you enjoy Ozzy's Dungeon, that segment of this, watch Kuso, but know that it's just like that, but grosser. Even grosser.
Okay. Interesting.
And even more kind of frenetic and plotless.
Okay, it's not a total no.
It's interesting. I enjoyed it. I mean, I enjoyed parts of it.
I enjoyed parts of it. What was the first one? Shredding. I mean, I guess we are kind of talking about it one by one.
Well, that's fine.
But I guess I'll stop there. I'll say like those were some of I kind of mentioned the one I thought was like kind of weakest. And then the one that I liked the best. It's not my favorite. It's not the worst of the VHS ones that I can recall. But, like, I think it's less than even the 94. Like, even the Ratma one. I don't think there was any on this that I would say I felt were, like, as strong as the Ratma one.
Ratma is good.
Yeah. Well,
I also like the Militia one from 94.
yeah, I do, too.
Shredding was the...
This one just didn't have anything that, like, was real exciting. For me, anyway.
I liked quite a few of these. Well, initially, I really liked To Hell and Back. I thought that one was cool and fun. And I liked Suicide Bid. That was the pledge one. I found that very scary.
It is. That whole part is so super uncomfortable.
And anything you add spiders to.
Oh, that was the worst.
You'll be interested to know that that was written and directed by Johannes Roberts, who made one of our favorites, 47 Meters Down.
Oh, yes. Mm-hmm. Wow, what are the chances?
But
should have made a movie. Although I do remember 47 Meters Down giving good, like, anxiety feels of just the expanse of dark ocean.
I guess it did at times, yeah.
I mean, it was a fail in terms of a scary shark movie, but those parts, that claustrophobic feeling.
Yeah.
I remember that being there.
So that one, I think that one's my favorite. That one or To Hell and Back of this one are my favorites. I liked Ozzy's Dungeon. The Gawkers I wasn't into the first time I watched this, but I liked it this time. It worked for me. The only one I didn't really like was the first one, Shredding. I just thought it was silly.
Yeah, same here. It was kind of boring.
That one was by Maggie Levin, who has made something called Into the Dark, My Valentine, which I am not familiar with and didn't enjoy this enough to want to... Although the band was very convincingly 1996 looking.
I agree with that part. But yeah, the story wasn't...
It was cheesy, very cheesy.
It was like, yeah, zombie Chuck E. Cheese animatronic.
I guess the imagery of the kids all chopped up and put back together and played like marionette puppets was kind of cool.
You have to wait for a lot to get to that part, though.
You sure do, and it's a lot of nothing. This one, like VHS Viral, did another like... This is another one that's like skate videos and those jackass kind of guys pranking and doing stupid shit, which I don't really connect with. So this one, like the Justin Benson, Aaron Moorhead one, Bone Storm in VHS Viral, I'm not into. Although, in retrospect, Bone Storm was better than this one.
I'd have to rewatch it.
I will say, after watching all of them in the past, 3 days, VHS Viral is better than I remembered it to be. It's
good.
got that Nacho Vigalondo one about the alternate reality, which was...
Oh, yeah.
It was a little cheesy with the special effects, but it's a cool idea.
I like cheesy special effects.
And I'll say this, the special effects in this one were pretty good.
I think that's why I like Gawker so much. One, because that's the Medusa one, right?
Yes.
Spoiler, sorry. But, I was super into that, and I liked how it looked. And then I liked her face at the end. It had a very,
it looked good.
X-Files feel, where the eyes were just, glowy.
Yeah.
Very, what is it? Toons? The Toons character with the
liver
glowy eyes.
eater?
Yeah.
Wasn't that him? Mm-hmm. Yeah. I think, and it was apt to have, a little bit of an X-Files feel for when it came out. Although 94 would be more appropriate, right?
I mean, still, 90s.
Yeah.
I liked that one. It was fun.
I thought the first VHS has not aged great to me.
Really?
Yeah, surprisingly, I still think that first segment, the one with the
vampire,
the weird
chick
monster, winged lady, and the camera on and the glasses.
Mm-hmm.
I still think that one's good, and feels like a full short.
Yeah,
but the one after, or the Joe Swanberg one, is it sort of just feels like a partial little clip of stuff, and it cuts off pretty fast.
Yep, that was not a full one.
It was good in that it sort of felt like something you might convincingly stumble across in an old video camera or something.
What's the third one on that?
The third one is awful. It's like some kind of creature that can't be photographed that killed all of this girl's friends, so she brings these kids back as bait and tries to catch it. But then she gets killed. It's awful.
I don't remember that one.
That's what I'm saying. It's not as good as I gave it credit for at the time.
What was the one with the
starved.
bicycle?
That was in 2.
It's okay. And then isn't there one where they go into the woods and it's a monster that can't be seen? Was that the one you were just describing?
That's the one I was just describing.
Oh, I feel like I didn't hate that one. It was cheesy, but it wasn't great. The cyclist one is great.
The cyclist one is great.
2, I think 2 is probably better than 1.
2 is better than 1. VHS Viral is not as bad as I remembered it.
I need to give that another shot.
Although the Magician one isn't that great, the Magician segment. VHS 94 is still good to me. I still think there's a lot of good ones on there. And this one, I think, was a cool change of pace. I liked how cartoony it was.
It was different. I don't know if I was quite ready for the difference. In just, how it viewed from beginning to end. I think that, there was a little too much camera movement for me. And I love found footage, but it was, crazy in some spots.
It was.
Plus with, the insane cutting and, editing in of the skips and then, broken, torn film or something like that.
Could it be that you're just getting burnt out on found footage?
No, because I still love found footage, but that looks like lazy found footage. I don't feel like that's good. Also, why didn't they... Wasn't one of the segments in 94 actually filmed,
What do you mean?
on, a camcorder, it was in the 90s? None of them felt like that. Had that feel as if I was watching something from the 90s. They might have looked that way, but, the viewing experience didn't feel like that. And I would have hoped for more of that.
It didn't feel authentically...
Correct.
Found footage.
I was watching a VHS. And I would have wanted more of that. I feel like they tried to do that by a lot of the things they were throwing in there.
Putting the screen effects on there.
Right,
stuff.
but I thought that just cheapened it and made it look lazy. But maybe that's what they were going for, with the kind of more cartoony aspect to it. Maybe that's what they were hoping to achieve, but I didn't love that. I would have preferred one that felt authentically like I was watching a VHS.
Yeah, Ozzy's Dungeon was definitely not at all.
No.
I don't even remember who was holding the camera. I think the dad. Or the brother.
The dad was in the second part for sure, but...
Or the brother.
Oh, yeah, and the first part would have just been the...
Footage. Yeah, I guess you're right.
Well, then who's holding the camera in the second part of Suicide Bid?
It's just like...
Like when they come back to the hole.
They just have it for no reason.
It's just somebody?
Just one of the girls.
I was going to say, there's like literally usually that doesn't get me as much, but like there's no reason they would be recording that.
No, you're right.
Like you're almost guaranteed to be
are you recording this? But she just continues to record.
Oh. Like you're guaranteed to be coming back to a dead body. You know this.
Right. I really thought that one was terrifying.
It was horrible. The parts where she is in there and the sounds of it, and when it starts to like
when the
crack
water
and the water starts coming in, like ooh.
Yeah, that reminded me of
how
Creep Show. It reminded me of
anyway.
The one with Ted Danson where he buries and Leslie Nielsen where he buries their heads in the sand.
Oh, I don't know that.
Oh, that's good. I mean, it's very corny, but that's what it reminds me of.
It was a good one.
That one, to me, could go in any of the VHSs.
I think so.
Although the found footage at the end, you're right, is silly.
But whatever. There's, like you said, or someone said, I feel like you can always just expect a little bit of that.
I mean, in the last one, they straight up had music or like sound,
right.
And even in the second one,
the production value is high for a found footage. It's like, how do you have a soundtrack to this?
Right. And how was there in the last one when they did like it was the funeral?
Oh yeah.
And they wanted it recorded. Why there were like three angles.
Yep. Why did they put up so many different angles just to record the
wake?
Funeral with what, 4 people?
Oh, nobody. One man.
Oh yeah, one guy.
Yeah.
And the employee.
So, okay. What do you think you want to rate this is my first question. And then my second follow-up question is, will you rank them in order from worst to best?
The segments from this or all the VHSs?
All the VHSs.
Yeah, I think I can do that. I think I can try. Okay, so rating this one. I'd probably rate this like a 3.
Okay.
Like, it's definitely not my favorite of them. I don't think it's the strongest. But it had some good stuff. So, that's that. It had some good stuff.
It had some good stuff. You heard it here first.
Yep. Cut and print. And then, okay. So, let's see. To rank them. I think 2 is the best one. VHS 2. And then probably 1 or 94. Mm-hmm. And then whichever one is not of that. So those are 2 and 3. And then probably Viral and this tied.
Wait, did you say 1?
Yes. Did I?
I don't think so.
No?
I don't know.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, because it's 1 is with 3. Which one's 3?
Viral.
Viral's 3. Okay. Yeah, that is in like second place and third place with 1.
Okay, I see.
That's confusing. But it's hard to do. So 2, we'll go 2, 1, Viral, and then like this and 94. Or 94.
No, you wanted 94 up higher when you originally said this.
This is so confusing and hard.
I'm going to go. I'm going to go 2.
You've watched them more recently.
I have. 94. 1. This. Viral.
Okay, Viral's still last, even though you liked it better.
I don't know.
I feel pretty confident this one's last for me.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh. Was it the poop?
No, the poop was funny. I mean, it was gross, but it was, like I said, that was like a very funny, some parts, it was a funny spin on like the Double Dare stuff.
Yeah.
I don't think I liked
Then?
the acting in the second part. I think it was a little like over the top for me.
When the mom like took her shirt off and stuff?
Yeah.
I feel like he's got
happening
like,
here?
Flying Lotus reminds me a little bit of John Waters.
I could see that. And that tracks.
Yeah. I give them
Which makes
credit
sense
for
because
including...
John Waters is not my cup of tea.
Right.
So I understand it's there for somebody. But the first part of that was more of a win in my book. It was funny.
I'm very surprised at how little I liked Deadstream after this short, because I thought this short was cool and creative. And I loved the way the set design looked and how easy it was for them to hell it back.
That was to hell it back. I really liked that too. I really liked how it looked, and when they got down there, like
and
that
those little demons.
Yes, and like how that weird little like centipede demon, like all that stuff was very cool. The dialogue I did not like. It was just cheesy and it wasn't needed. It's sort of like it shifted the tone in a way where it was almost telling me like this is supposed to be sort of a black comedy, or you're supposed to be laughing at this.
Maybe it tried too hard to be funny.
But it didn't need to be. Like, make it not funny. It wasn't successful on the funny side.
I mean, the limbs flying around was kind of funny.
Yeah, but then just leave that. You don't need dialogue. You don't need to be trying to crack jokes.
Right. The guy was too annoying. Like, every time he almost stepped on something, he was like, hey, I almost stepped right in the...
Yeah, it's like, but we fucking saw it. We just saw... That's the whole point. We're watching this with you.
Like, we got it.
You don't need to tell us.
He's annoying. We've got it. We've got it.
Yeah. Yeah. I did like how that one annoying guy at the beginning, I think that was with the band one. He was the guy in the yellow shirt. And
oh, he was awful.
He was horrible, and then he was the first one to get it.
That was satisfying.
Yeah.
But I was sad for the kid that tried to warn them all and still got killed.
I know.
Although he had plenty of time to leave.
Yeah, but he started leaving at one point.
Yeah, and then I don't understand why he was still there.
Okay.
And boss, what did you think?
Great.
Well put, boss.
Great story.
Well put.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah. He said, I like 2 because it has a dog.
Oh, yes.
But then the dog gets killed.
You just 2 the one with the dog with
Slumber
like the
Party
aliens?
alien, yeah.
Yeah. See,
Honestly,
2's great.
After watching that one again yesterday, there's too much aliens in it.
That's impossible.
They show them constantly, and it was weird to me. It was
the stupidest thing you've ever said, that there's too much alien.
Dude, I'm telling you.
No, impossible.
You need to rewatch him. I felt very differently. Well, although my ranking has somehow gone right back to what it was.
So that doesn't mean anything to me.
Maybe it doesn't.
Too much alien.
There's too much alien. There's way too much. They look too
silly
rubbery.
notion. That was why I liked the Gawkers one, because even though it was like Medusa, it still had like an alien
it did
feel.
And I loved all the statues around her house. That was cool.
That was great.
Yeah. Did I rate this?
No.
I want to say... I'll say 3.5.
Okay. That's fair.
It seemed like I liked it a lot better than you, but...
maybe not.
Maybe not. I don't know. Listeners, why don't you tell us what you think? Which VHS do you like best? What's your favorite segment from any of them?
Is there going to be another one coming out like really soon? Because didn't these both come out this year?
No, one came out in 2021.
Oh.
94
Still,
came out in
that's
2021.
a quick turnaround.
And it was very, very popular, so they did this one right away.
Oh.
Much like they made VHS 1, and then it was very, very popular, and they made 2 right away.
Well, that was a swing and a hit with this follow-up to 1.
Yeah.
I don't know that this was as successful.
I liked it just fine.
Hey, I will take any VHS over no VHS.
Yeah.
Do not get me wrong.
I feel like there's always going to be one that sucks.
Yeah.
And the one that sucked in this one, they got it over with right away. In 2, VHS 2 still also has one that sucks.
Which one?
The first one. The Adam Wingard one, where he has the eye implant.
Oh, yeah. That one is...
That was stupid.
That is dumb.
there's always one that sucks. So I feel like this was a worthy addition.
Yeah. I just feel like there wasn't just one that sucked on this. There were a few that didn't feel like that they were that great.
I mean, they
were a little subpar.
I don't know.
Then again, they put 5 in here.
That's true.
So, hey, like, again, love an anthology, love a VHS movie.
Listeners, also, if you liked Deadstream, write in and let us know. Maybe I need to watch it again. I don't know. I didn't care for it.
What's that on? I'm gonna look it up. Actually.
I think it's on Shudder as well.
Okay, because I read about it and I was like, oh, this sounds like something I would like to see.
It does sound like that, right?
Because it sounds like...
I watched it right away.
Ghost Adventures.
Yeah.
And I love that shit.
That's a lot like what it's like.
Oh, okay.
It's... I don't know. It's funny, I guess, but it just didn't work for me too well. The guy was...
I'll let you know.
The guy was annoying. He was annoying to me.
I gotta rewatch Barbarian.
You may not like it because
I didn't like it the first time.
I didn't like it that much either. The guy in Deadstream reminds me of the guy in To Hell and Back that you don't like.
Oh.
And it's a whole movie length.
Interesting.
So you let me know what you think.
Okay.
It has funny moments and it's gross. But...
Well, you never know. Like, the gal, Annie from Dash Cam was annoying as hell, but charmed the pants right off us.
Right. To me, of the two of those movies, Dash Cam was way better.
Okay. Interesting. I still want to see it.
Of a movie about an obnoxious, annoying person in running into supernatural forces.
But
I liked Dash Cam better.
Found footage too, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
That's
because he's like a Ghost Adventures guy.
Cool.
Which I'm sure he's supposed to be obnoxious, but his obnoxiousness just grated on me.
Okay. I feel fairly warned.
So the last time we talked, had you seen Barbarian, or were you?
I don't think so.
And you didn't care for it.
And I did not care for it when I watched it.
You also found the bad guy to be derivative of Wreck.
Yes.
Yeah, and I don't know why everyone's so excited about it, because Wreck was...
That was so annoying to me, because it was like, what? That is the same.
Yeah.
The same, and it's always going to be scarier in Wreck.
I agree.
So there was that, but I do feel like I'll probably give it another shot.
I feel like I need to, because everybody loved it so much.
That's same here, because I feel like, I don't know, was I watching it with the wrong...
I guess I liked the idea of how it went in a direction where I wasn't expecting.
It did do that.
But once it did that, I knew just what was going to happen.
I know, that's true. I'll watch it again. Or whatever. Did I tell you that, and I can't remember if it was on the last episode, but that I watched the new Hellraiser?
You said you didn't like it.
I didn't like it.
I still haven't watched it yet.
Dumb.
But you liked Prey.
But I did like Prey a lot.
I heard there's a dog in that.
Yes, a really great dog.
So I'll probably watch that.
Yeah, the new Hellraiser was not anything to write home about. But it did make me watch the original one.
Still good.
And it's still good.
Yeah.
Yep. Love it.
Same. So for our next episode, we are finally getting around to watching Terrifier 2.
All right.
All like 2.5 hours of it for some reason.
What now?
Yeah, it's way long. It's super long.
I'm sorry. Why?
I don't know, but everyone's loving it. So.
What? No. I have very strong feelings right now about that runtime.
That's very surprising, is it not?
That's insane.
I'm just
there's no
estimating the runtime.
Earthly reason.
I remember seeing that it's very
Who do you
long.
think you are?
I know. I don't understand.
You have not earned that runtime.
I guess if every Marvel movie can do it.
Yeah, but they also don't need those runtimes anymore.
2 hours and 18 minutes.
Holy moly.
That's
okay,
right.
That's a stupid amount of time.
Isn't it?
To sit watching Art the Clown.
Well, we're about to do it.
Okay.
For you listeners.
But I do want to see it because the first one was such a fun surprise.
Everybody has loved it that I've talked to.
All right.
So I'm excited about it. And we hope that you all are excited about it. Perhaps watch it over this holiday season.
Oh, yes. Hopefully you have some time off work.
Yeah. Use your PTO and watch Terrifier 2 and then join us in a couple weeks and we'll discuss it.
Yeah.
I was just talking to Jamie before we started recording and I think we're going to do a best horror movies of the year episode this year. Just because we always end up talking about doing them on the website and then we put it off and whatever, but it's fun to wrap up the year.
And then some of us don't get the list on the website.
Yeah, some of us don't ever end up doing it, so
it's just easier to talk about it.
Yeah, well, that's the whole thing. That's the whole reason I wanted to do a podcast, because I don't like to write, but I don't mind running my mouth.
There she has it.
That's right. All right. Well, thank you for joining me and watching this movie with me. And we'll talk to y'all in 2 weeks.
Hopefully it's a little bit warmer.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Here.
That'd be nice.
November's too early for low 20s, high teens.
Yeah, I don't care for this. And hopefully I come back from Buffalo. If not, send help.
Yeah, you have to go dig you out somewhere.
Yeah, I may need some of y'all to come with shovels and help me. But until then, I've been Amy.
And I am Jamie.
And he is Boss.
Yes, I am.
Yes, he is. Thank you, good night, and hail Ratma.
Always.
Praise his holy name.